Yes, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Spurs Talk Show. Happy Sean tonight. He met his Helga. He saw just a commanding, resolute, wonderful Tottenham effort. It wasn't pretty. It was a bit of a stink fest of a game, but that's absolutely fine with me. That's all you needed to do. First half, we frustrated the life out of them and just ground them down. They didn't really have anything. All of the fears that were sort of knocking around them, around their best players coming back and the pitch, Tottenham was sensational at just nullifying them. And that to me, exactly what you want. Like I say, was it a fantastic game? Not particularly. Will it be on a all-time classics list? Certainly not. But it was just a really interesting performance, really sort of disciplined, and things that you don't really associate with Tottenham's Premier League form, but Europa League football and Tottenham in the Europa League this season has been a different kind of kettle of fish. And as I say, it's just been a wonderful day here. Guys, to quickly run through the team's performances. First half and for the most of the game, I'd say that the back four for Tottenham are sensational. Vicario really wasn't tested. A couple of sort of loose crosses towards the back post that Vicario eventually dealt with, pushed him around the post or whatever. Apart from that was kind of it. There was one other shot that Vicario had to deal with, which was down his throat. And as I say, it wasn't really one of those games that was ever going to be an absolute, blockbuster. It was always going to be difficult for either team to take a commanding sort of presence in the game, because they were set up in a certain way that kind of was always felt like this was the way it was going to participate or play out rather. And like I say, Ange Postecoglou, the way he set them up, superb. Can't fault it. As I say, Micky van der Ven, Romero, excellent on the night. Pedro Porro, excellent. Fantastic goal in the second half. I think it was Pedro Porro. We couldn't actually see it. It was down the other end of the pitch from us. But it was Pedro Porro, was it? There you go, just being confirmed. And just did his job defensively, got forward. Destiny Udogie was absolutely superb on the night. Just fantastic, getting forward, helping out Richalison and getting back and never having too much to concern himself with. So defensively, just brilliant from him. One of his best performances in that sort of environment, that sort of game where he can bring you balance and a threat going forward, but also discipline at the back. Really cracking performance from them. Move forward to Bissouma. I thought he was really good. Thought it was one of his better games. Obviously, the ball was kind of, in the first half, it was very slippy. It was all slippy for the whole game, but the Bodø guys were watering the pitch, even though it's been pissing down all day long. And it added an extra zip to it. Obviously, it's very difficult. I'm not even going to sit here and sort of complain really about the scruffiness of the midfield battle, but for the most part, as the game went on, Tottenham had more and more presence in it. I thought Bissouma and Bentancur in front of him were really good, really hard working on the night. Forward from there, if I'm entirely honest, the only person I want to absolutely sing the praises of is Dom Solanke. I thought he was just tireless in his work ethic. The guy provides so much value. Obviously got his goal in the second half as well, which was just sort of brilliant reward for his effort on the day. Out on the left, Richalison, to be honest, I know he's coming back to full fitness and that, and there were rumours that he might not even be there. I don't know how true any of that stuff was, but just not like I say, it doesn't matter. But if we have to kind of just sort of pick some sort of holes in the story, then I just say Brennan Johnson, Becky, and Richalison for me in that front three behind Solanke and in front of the other two were certainly. Brennan Johnson was really work shy. I just thought he had a bit of another typical game from him, but this time no output to justify any of it. There he is. I thought Brennan Johnson just kind of, he was a bit sort of irrelevant. He kind of wasn't really tracking back, wasn't really getting forward. The game sort of passed him by. But I've come to expect that from him in input. The output sometimes is different. It wasn't to be there today. Eventually replaced by Pape Matar Sarr, who added a bit more kind of resolution in that midfield, and Decky pushed out to the right hand side for the latter stage of the second half. As I say, Decky just ring rusty still, just not quite at his best. But like I say, today it was a scruffy. It was always going to be this way. So don't take in any way this is any kind of sort of real critique of the game. It's not that important right now. It's time to celebrate. We're going to Bilbao. And we couldn't be happier. Spurs fans, the 400 or so that were there were in fantastic voice. We didn't actually end up having tickets in that section. We were supposed to be in the home section, which we thought was the UEFA section, the neutral section, but it turned out it was obviously hardcore. Bodø, they weren't particularly happy with us being there singing our songs. Got a little bit awkward at times. Orcs, #orcs. And then one of the guys in front of us got asked to leave, and so did his crew, and so we all decided to go together down to the Tottenham end where we participated. We got absolutely pissed on for the full 2 hours we were in there, but it was worth every fucking drop, because Tottenham were on their way to Bilbao, and Henry and Johnny and I have a 3-hour flight, give or take, home now. We'll be home about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Bilbao.
And he's lost his voice.
Tottenham's gonna do
I've lost
it
mine.
Again. Sean's getting spit all over there.
It's a really lovely place, guys. Lovely place, lovely people generally. We had a bottle thrown at us, or thrown at Johnny. People were like threatening us a little bit as we were a bit noisy, but maybe we sort of antagonised them a little bit, you know. But for the most part, 99% of it, sensational hospitality and lovely part of the world. Weather was reminds you of like a cold October evening. Great day, superb day. Henry, are we doing it? Are we going to do it? Did he go all the way?
I think we are. I think after that performance tonight, I mean, no Berghvall, no Maddison. Porro was immense. Romero was very, very good. If we stop Bruno Fernandes, I think we win the game.
Yeah, we block out that midfield. We need 2 enforcers, 2 holding midfielders in the middle of the park. Kill Fernandes, and then we can do the business.
If we let him play though.
Where about that tomorrow? Who was the man of the match tonight, guys?
Porro,
Destiny.
Destiny was fantastic.
Played very well.
Was immense.
Yeah, they were. But listen, our whole defence was good tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Solanke.
You know, they did what they had to do. That's
Yeah.
it. And that's all
100%.
you can ask of anyone.
We're on our way, boys and girls. We're on our way. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Come on, you fucking Spurs.